starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jasmine Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. And to my subscribers, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, and support. I do want to mention that at least for the month of March, the readings are going to be different. I've been guided to change it up a bit. So you're going to see a different type of, not style, but what I'm going to be channeling is going to be different than what I've been doing in my past readings. All right. So I will be doing it in this manner until I am called to change it up again. I also want to mention that I've launched my memberships on my website. So I'm really excited about that. It's kind of like where you get the exclusive content on Patreon, but I created my own Patreon type stuff on my own domain because I prefer having control of everything, and it's going to be a little better than Patreon. There's going to be a lot more things that I get to do there, to include live sessions with members that I'm not going to do on YouTube. And there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover in my lives there. So that's a big perk for some of the membership tiers. There are plenty to choose from. Again, I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. If you want to hop on that, check the description box below. I will have a link to take you straight to the membership plan so you can review them. Again, it's like exclusive content you're not going to find anywhere else. So it's also going to help supplement these readings, okay? Let's see. Yeah, if you go to capellawellness.com, you're going to be able to see the link right there to go check on what membership tiers I have. I also want to wish you guys a wonderful, beautiful month of March. It's a magical month, guys. Take advantage of these energies, all right? I hope you have a wonderful, transformational, inspirational week and month of March. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your weekly reading. How are you? Hopefully all is, what do I want to use? Beautiful and wonderful in your sector of the universe. I send you many, many blessings and much, much love for this week and the weekend ahead. We are almost done with March. I can't believe it, but I'm happy because we're in springtime. Anyway. Aries season, guys, the beginning of the astrological year. Make the most of it. All right, what we're going to do here, Pisces, is we're going to see what is going on with you right now, what your current situation is, what obstacle you're facing at this time, and what lesson you're learning from all of this. We're also going to obtain additional guidance from Spirit to see how you can best navigate these energies. And then we're going to check on your love situation. Now, the love stuff can be with a romantic interest, a family member, a coworker, friend, that type of thing. So whatever comes to mind is what relationship you're dealing with whatever we get for that part of the reading. Anyway, let's see, Pisces, what's going on with you? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is going on with Pisces? Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Hold on, guys. I said to myself, if the star card shows up again, there's something very significant going on with the water signs. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Cancer got this as a card that came out. So did Scorpio. And now you have this at the bottom of the deck. The star card. There's some serious divine help going on here, and stars are aligning for things to happen. Wow. You have similar cards to what the other signs did. Okay. Pisces, remember to check your moon, rising, north node, and Venus signs to obtain additional information, or additional guidance, I should say, with regards to what's surrounding you at this time. Because remember, you could be stronger with your moon than your sun, stronger with your Venus than your north node, that type of thing. Your rising. All right, so let's go to this. Star card. Wishes coming true. Things are now aligned for things are now aligned for them to manifest. Someone has undergone some great healing. Now remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, check your unhealthy ego at the door and make sure you are honest with yourself, okay? This is about renewal and rejuvenation. Some of you have gone through this already. There's like, I see this as a rebirth because this comes after the Star card. Well, there's confirmation right there. Okay. Somebody has done some significant healing here. I do highly recommend you watch the other water signs, just so, if I didn't say that already. But there has been some significant healing because the Star comes after the Tower. Okay. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. Anyway. Some of you have accomplished something great here. You're in alignment with your higher self. You are one with the cosmos, or you feel one with the cosmos, which is what we all are, but maybe some of you didn't believe that. This is also about chakra healing, okay? Because when I look at the Star card, there are seven cards. There are 7 stars here, and there are 7 chakras. So either you are fully in alignment, your chakras are all balanced, or you really need to focus more on chakra balancing here, because there's 2 groups. There's some of you, your chakras are way out of alignment. The others of you, they are in alignment, all right? Which is why you're in alignment with your higher self now, and your wishes, the miracles are coming in. You are at that high vibration so that you can have your wishes, your dreams, your miracles come through, all right, to come through fruition. So you may be dealing with Aquarius, or you have Aquarius in your chart, something like that. I know I kept getting very strongly Venus in Aquarius for somebody, so I think this is transferring over to this reading too, because I picked up strong Pisces energy in Scorpio's reading. All right, so yeah, some of you really, really need to focus more on resting and taking better care of your energies, all right? I'm hearing protect your energies. I'm seeing 9 of Wands. Make sure you set your boundaries and make sure you're not allowing anyone to infiltrate your space, okay? This includes the devil, and we do have the devil card. I don't think you guys saw it, but we do have it there, and I'll show it to you in a little bit. Make sure you're blocking those energies, because what's happening is people's internal light are becoming brighter, and that helps with the ascension process. It helps with the healing of the planet, right? The devil doesn't want any of that. There are some big things happening with these astrological transits, and maybe something with the new moon in Aries has something to do with this, or where Venus is, and Venus is in Aquarius right now. I'm recording this on March 23rd. So I just heard the time has come, Pisces. Your time has come. It's time for those miracles to happen in your life. Those of you who are aligned, this is what's happening now. The others of you, your miracles and all of these beautiful things will happen. Things will start to magically appear when you get into alignment. When you really zone in on the healing. It's like laser focus with Knight of Swords with the healing. All right. Again, there's 2 groups. You know where you're at. If you know you're discombobulated and you're stressed out and you're angry and you're resentful and you're hateful and you're throwing things in the air and you're having temper tantrums or whatever, this is not for you. Okay. The ones where the miracles are coming in, that's not you, not yet. Okay. You have to do some serious clearing and purging of your energies. This is purification right here. You got to purify and push out everything that is low vibrational so that you can be reborn again. It's clean. It's newness. It's like vulnerability here. This is someone who's completely healed. They're someone who's completely new. This is also them being their true authentic selves. Okay. When you are in alignment with your higher self, you are living your true authenticity, okay? You're not trying to be like everybody else. You're not trying to conform to society. You're doing what God wants you to do. You're fulfilling your life's purpose, and you're not caring what anybody is thinking, what anyone is telling you. You only listen to God. You are obedient to God. And you're continuing to follow your North Star. Every time I get this, and I think you keep getting this, Pisces. I don't know. I can't remember all your other readings. Not all the time. But I'm looking at this North Star, and I see like you're finding your way home with this North Star. It's like the compass. You may have a compass, a tattoo of a compass on your right shoulder. There's something here where that has been like a beacon of light, a beacon of faith for you. Some of you have to have more faith and hope. Others of you have really built up a strong amount of unwavering faith through your journey. And remember, you know what your story looks like. But for those who are aligned, oh my God. For those who are aligned, your miracles are really coming in. Your wish has been granted. Whatever you were wishing for, Pisces, it's coming through. Again, those for an alignment. Others of you, you got to get into alignment. Look what's after that. The Ten of Pentacles with the Empress. Okay. We've got abundance, new beginnings, new love here as well. You have really embodied your divine feminine. You know your worth. You have that confidence. You are at such a high vibrational state. You are attracting beautiful, wonderful things into your life. And Ten of Pentacles. This is ultimate achievement. Somebody has ultimately achieved something great with their healing. It's like, it's a miracle in itself, Pisces, that you have healed in the manner which you have done. You put a lot of hard work into this. You purged a lot. You got rid of a lot. Addictions, obsessions. We do have the devil again. I'll show you in a little bit. But you've really come out of this like a completely new person. God, your angels, your ancestors, somebody who you were close with, who passed on, was like a beacon of light for you as well. Someone who's up in the heavens already. They've all been helping you with this. And it's been a long time coming for you, Pisces, yet there's such purification here. It's like all evil has been eradicated from your body. That's exactly what I just heard. Okay? That's exactly what I just heard. You are now your divine self. Divine feminine is here. Either you had a divine feminine influence this, and or this divine feminine helped you to get to where you are. Scorpio got the same type of message. You've achieved something that a lot of people haven't been able to do, because where you were at was so much different than where you are now. It's like complete night and day. You were living a life in total darkness, and you were kind of faking it, so to speak. You were pretending that everything was fine when it really wasn't. You were really down in the dumps. You were really having a very hard time with life, especially with some childhood trauma, something that happened in a marriage, something that happened in your past lives, all of the above. And you really, really purged all of that out. You are now back to your divine self. And you're going to have everything now because of it. Material, wealth, a long-term, loving, happy relationship, marriage, family, a family legacy, great health. All of these things you're going to have now because of what you've been able to accomplish. Okay. Yeah. King of Swords. You've learned a lot from your life's lessons. It brought you a lot of wisdom. It showed you the truth as to who you are, and you started to realize, I need to follow my own path of truth. I can't be detached from my emotions anymore. I can't have that cold heart, because the cold heart that you had, Pisces, was attracting more coldness. It's like you turned into Elsa and you put yourself in that frozen castle, and what was that? Nothing grew there. Nothing was flourishing, right? And you realized that that was not a way to live. And you also started to learn that you have to communicate your feelings, your truth, with honesty and clarity. Others of you, this is what you're going to be learning to do. See, being in tune with your emotions. Allowing yourself to feel your emotions and be vulnerable. A lot of your truth comes from vulnerability. Okay? This is your energy. This is water energy. You went on the quest for your holy grail, and you learned a lot from doing that. A lot of lessons were learned on that quest there. This is also something about you or somebody you know is speaking to you with honesty and clarity. Someone's going to come forward with the truth. Someone's bringing justice to a situation. They're balancing the scales, because the King of Swords is a huge proponent of balance and harmony here. And either you or someone is coming in to wipe the slate clean, is what I heard. There's truth coming in. And it's also coming in with like a romantic proposal or an invitation to something. Could be proposal of marriage, right? Somebody's coming in with the truth. They're going to be very honest about their feelings for you, or you're doing that for them, Pisces. But others of you have to really, really understand that, again, like your truth is tied to being vulnerable here. You have to be in tune with your emotions and not be detached from them. Because what happens is it makes you more distorted than divine if you withhold your emotions. So we have another major arcana. We have the Judgment card. We have the King of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Oh, there's the other counterpart there. We're talking about Elsa, right? The Devil and the Three of Wands. Now we got a king and a queen here. All right. I said the Devil's showing up. Heeding the call. All right. Either God is telling you to do something and you have to have a lot of faith, a lot of hope and faith with this, or this is that healing we talked about. I said you've healed so significantly that evil has been eradicated from your body. You are now your divine self. You have liberated. You have freed yourself from that coffin. Like I said, dark into light. It's death and the rebirth here. You are renewed. You are reborn. This is Phoenix rising from the ashes. This is, you know, the awakening that you have gone through, and you feel like a completely new person. You have understood why you went through, why you had to... Okay, hold on. You now understand why you went through what you went through, if I said that correctly. Your life story. It led you to this great healing. It led you to your awakening, and it led you to the rebirth of Pisces. Because the majority of your life, Pisces, you were living a life that was not really yours. It was of the devil. Okay? The devil kept you in his clutches, and you thought that that's how life was supposed to be. And then you had something miraculous happen in your life, or somebody came into your life and showed you what life was really about, showed you what love was. It's kind of like that Foreigner song, I Want to Know What Love Is. And it really, really changed your life here. This is a significant change in your life. This is also telling me that for some of you who've done this healing work, like you have really done something quite significant, Pisces. Hold on, because the King of Wands fell. It's like these cards are falling for whatever reason. You have done so much significant work that God is going to exalt you. There's going to be a huge significant reward here for you, Pisces, because you maintained that faith. You maintained that unwavering faith even when the going got tough. Even when you thought you were going to die from this. Even though you thought that, you know, there was no coming out of this. but God showed you mercy. He showed you grace. And you were able to come out of that dark dungeon that you were in. There's a lot of freedom here. You feel completely liberated and completely renewed. It's like, what's interesting is that I took a break before doing your reading, Pisces, and one of the songs that came up on my YouTube feed is the song by Creed, Arms Wide Open. And I thought about the Judgment card, and it's amazing because the Judgment card came out for your reading. Look it, with arms wide open, right? That's pretty much like you receiving God now. And that's God also having his arms wide open. It's like, welcome, my son, my daughter, to paradise. Gotta give me a moment, Pisces. I don't know if somebody's crying on the other end of this, but I'm feeling very emotional right now. Somebody here didn't think this was possible. It's like they never thought they'd see the light of day, even though the light was always there. That song may have a very significant meaning for you. Maybe you've been seeing that song show up too. Welcome to this place. I'll show you everything. It's like, it does talk about a father with the birth of his son or daughter. I think for the song, it's his son. But it also talks about new life, right? Being born. That's what I talked about. It's born again with the Judgment and the Star card here. I said you've eradicated all evil from your body, and it's like you feel so whole now and so liberated. That's what that Star card does. It frees you from so many things that just keep you from God's blessings and miracles. But it's up to us to break free from the clutches of this guy right here. He wants us to stay in the dark. He wants us to stay in the coffin. There's Archangel Michael, who's supporting this, who's blessing this reading. But yeah, it's like that Arms Wide Open song. It's not just the birth of the child, but I think it's somebody else being reborn. And God is welcoming them in. And it's like, this is the life that you always could have lived. And now you're seeing that. Because you're seeing the paradise. You're seeing the newness. You're seeing truth. And that all along, you could have freed yourself from this coffin. All along, you could have felt completely awakened, renewed, that sense of freedom, liberation. It's like God gave you a choice. Or you've been hearing, and I talk about this a lot in quite a few readings, either you're going to choose the devil or you're going to choose God. It's one or the other. You choose the dark or you choose the light. The choice is yours, Pisces. And some of you chose the light. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying somebody chose the devil, but the thing is here, what I teach is this is who you don't choose. You choose God. And in the Rider-Waite, there is an archangel in this card. Right? So somebody here feels completely different. Completely different. It's totally what that with arms wide open song is about. Now everything has changed. And God's saying to you, look at the life that you can now have. Now that you've healed from this guy, now that you've freed yourself from the bondage of this guy, but it was self-imposed bondage. So others of you, you really need to be waking up. Listen to what God is telling you, what your angels are telling you. Go within. Whatever your gut's telling you, listen. God's telling you to do something, go do it. Those trumpets are blaring, Pisces. Go heed the call. A lot of you are being asked to heed the call with regards to fulfilling your life's purpose. Do your healing and work towards your life's purpose. You are all put here for a reason. Each one of you has a very unique gift. It's time to put in the work and start working towards this, whatever this purpose is, because you do have a purpose. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Those people have no idea what this is about, okay? This is about your life's purpose. It's mission. It's all about mission, Pisces. It's time to really get cracking and start working on your mission. We need everybody to really illuminate their light, to really increase the luminosity of their light. We all know what's going on in the world. The devil knows that there are a lot more light workers who are supposed to come to the forefront. A lot more people are supposed to be doing their healing and shining their light. Star seeds even. You may even be a star seed. Okay? This card's coming up. You may very well be a star seed. You could have a double mission as a star seed and a light worker. This guy doesn't want that to happen. But again, you're either going to shine your light, you're going to follow your North Star, your light, or you're going to give power to this. You're going to continue to live this world. This is the 3D world: materialism, addictions, obsessions, toxic things, toxic relationships. Like, release those unhealthy attachments. This guy wants you to stay chained to him because he doesn't want you to feel like this. This is paradise. This is not. This is paradise. Say it with me. This is not. This is hell. Who wants to be in that? Some people think we're living hell on earth. No, we're not. That's the illusion. That's what this guy wants you to think. We actually have this everywhere. We do. This is the world we're supposed to be living in, but this guy's making it look like it's not. And we can't let this guy affect our energies either, because the lower our vibration gets, the lower everyone else's vibration gets, and the lower the Earth's vibration gets, right? So before we get to that devil, we've already been talking about that. We have the King of Wands. Someone here is ready. They have changed so much that they have this enormous spiritual strength. They've really mastered spiritual growth, whether it's you or your person. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is more stronger Aries than I think. Someone really built their confidence and courage up. This person or you could have very well had Chiron and Aries. That is the toughest placement for Chiron to be. Chiron is the wounded healer. Aries is about identity and the self. Trying to heal the self. Trying to identify with who you really are. So, someone here has really, really built up the strength. I mean, look at the trunk of this tree. A lot of growth, a lot of healing. Someone is solid and stable. Someone is so enormously spiritually strong that they can't be dethroned. They've really built a very strong relationship with God. And again, I'm hearing it's like that choice with the judgment. You either you choose the devil or you choose God. It's one or the other. And you chose God because that's what this guy is. This is why he builds that spiritual mastery. He masters the spiritual growth here. Very confident, very courageous, knows what he wants and he goes after it. You looked at the bigger picture, Pisces, or you need to look at the bigger picture, that there's more to life than this. This guy wanted you to believe that you were living in hell, okay? That is not the case. You looked at it differently and you said, you know what? Why do I feel so confined? Why do I feel like so low vibrational? And you started to realize why. And then you took it upon yourself to heal all of those things and purge those impurities. And when you purge all that out, Pisces, you end up becoming this. I'm going to say something. Ever since after I got to this level right here, King of Wands, and, you know, dueling my healing. All right, Star card. The stronger my light became, the brighter my light became, the more this guy came after me. This guy knows my vices. Okay. He knows very well what I got caught up in for like 39 years. Well, I don't really want to count my early years, but you know what I mean. 30 some years. And because I got to this and I was shining my light so brightly, that this guy came into my life a lot more. If I would not have done my work and would have really had that faith and that hope and that continue to do my healing, continue to be balanced and have my chakras aligned and all that good stuff, if I wouldn't have done all that work to achieve this, to build up that confidence and courage, especially having God confidence as opposed to self-confidence. I mean, it's both, but the God confidence is self-confidence. And not giving it to fear. This guy was like, oh no, I don't need that light because this is the king of light. This person's light is super luminous. But what happened for me, this guy kept going after me. He still does. It's like almost an everyday thing now. And then I make some progress and then there's a setback. And then I make some progress and there's a setback. So something happens. And I'm like, what is going on? It's this guy. This guy doesn't want your blessings to come in. He doesn't want your dreams to come true, your wishes to be granted. He wants you to stay tied to that 3D world. Doing all this hard work, working for the man, having the 9-to-5 job, getting caught up in these relationships where there's no divinity in them at all. I mean, we're all divine, but you know what I mean. They're not harmonious, let's put it that way. It's not a divine love. It's built off of, you know, greed or lust or something like that. You know, this is like the sex card here. Just having meaningless sex or something, or using it to gain power or control. The same thing with money, all right? This is what this guy does. But for me, if I wouldn't have been this strong spiritually, this guy would have had me go back to who I used to be. And another example I'll give you is that just yesterday, I got some recruiter sent me an email about this job. Sounded pretty cool. And this was like the third time that I got offered, or you know, not offered, I have to do an interview, right? They were having these positions, and the salaries that came with them were even more than I made what I was making when I left my career. And I was already making a very high 6-figure salary at the time. I dropped everything. So you could imagine when I was scrolling through that email, I was curious and I saw that salary. I said, are you kidding me? The devil was like, look, Jess, you can make way more money with this job than you did at your last job. And I was like, nope. Bye. See how important it is when you really do the inner work, guys, because this guy's gonna come back. And I will say some people give up and they turn back to this guy, not knowing that it's this guy who's trying to entice them. The devil's trying to get a lot of people to give up. That's why it's so important to have this. And some of you have achieved this. Others of you, you got to work towards this. You got to really see life differently here, that this guy does not control you. You have more power and strength to overcome this energy right here. You got to follow the light, not follow the dark. Queen of Swords. Either somebody needs to thaw this ice heart, or you need to start cutting out things that don't serve you. And that is this guy right here. You got to stop making excuses with regards to doing your healing. You got to stop lying to people. Oh, yeah, I'm healing. Everything's cool. And, I'm doing my work. Be careful with that, because if you're telling certain people that you don't know how capable they are of really reading you, not by tarot, but there's some people who might be very psychic around you who could tell that you're faking it. That you're not telling the truth, that you're being this, instead of being the light side of her, where she's gaining a lot of wisdom from the hard knocks in her life. And she's just going to move forward and follow her internal guidance and allow God to tell her what plans to make and to take action on them. To cut out people, things that are just devil energy, dark energy. To cut out things that to have her live in this ice palace. I was talking about that, was I not? This is not the life to live. For you to be cold-hearted and detached and to not allow anybody in. And to sit here on this ice throne just like Elsa, like conceal, don't feel. Somebody said that in my live the other day. It's exactly what some of you are feeling. Others of you, you've overcome this. Hide your emotions, hide who you really are, right? I talked about that. This is authenticity right here, the Queen of Swords. She has a lot of integrity. She's always honest with herself and others. But she also has to be careful not to get so detached where she's living in this ice palace. And she was like, nobody understands me. Nobody, is going to listen to me. Woe is me type of thing. Let me just go into my ice castle and just sit here and play my harp. All right. This guy is what turns people into this. Mean, insincere, calculated, overly logical, cold-hearted, rude. Leave me alone. This person can be very mentally abusive, verbally abusive to themselves and to others. This person can get so cold that like their heart totally freezes up and nothing could penetrate it. There's like no way that God can get through that. You have to be the one to thaw your own heart first if you want to allow true love to come in. This is where that healing comes in. The light from the star, the light from the King of Wands, the fire energy is what melts the Queen's heart. Maybe you dealt with somebody who melted your heart, kind of like brought down the walls that were surrounding your heart, because there's some of you, either you're still like this, the shadow side of the Queen of Wands, or you were like this. There's strong Aquarian energy here. And Aquarius people tend to like detach themselves, go off into their spaceship. I know, because I'm Aquarius moon. But the only thing for me with my Aquarius moon was detachment. But that's only because I could only take so much social interaction and I need time to myself. to kind of recalibrate, because I am also an empath and I'll pick up on things and I just have to like, nope, let me go, spend some time alone. This is also a divorced individual. I don't know if you're divorced or you're dealing with a divorce, or you dealt with somebody, because I'm hearing Gemini energy, that you dealt with who is like this. Cold, very calculated, verbally abusive, mentally abusive, emotionally abusive. Someone who plays some serious mind games and likes to have a lot of control and power over people. But it's like she's very smart. She knows how to emotionally manipulate people. She says these things that get people to say like, yes, ma'am, or yes, sir, and without even thinking. You may be dealing with this. If you're dealing with that, get away from that. But there's somebody here that you freed yourself from the energy of whoever this is. Could be an ex-spouse, could be somebody you dated, okay? You ended up having this power to stand up to this Queen of Swords. There's something about this Queen of Swords. If it's not you, Pisces, or if this is dealing with another person, you purified yourself from this, because apparently somebody here was acting like a devil. Somebody was very toxic here for you, and you freed yourself from that. Or if you're dealing with somebody toxic like this, what I talked about, the shadow side of her, you need to free yourself from this person. You really do, Pisces. Whoever this is, you need to cut this person out of your life. They may be saying things to you that you think are truthful, but they're not, is what I'm hearing, okay? They have a way with words. They really do. Whoever this is, it could be an air sign, they have a way with words. But the other side of this is there could have been somebody here who melted your frozen heart. Okay? The light of this person was really so bright, it started to melt the walls around your heart. The ice walls around your heart, okay? Three of Wands. Your hard work's paying off. Don't rest on your laurels. The light is at the end of the tunnel. That's also the Star card. There's the light at the end of the tunnel. A lot of you have been through some serious battles. It's been a very long journey. You've been trying to manifest something. You've been wishing, hoping, manifesting your dreams here. But at the same time, you're also doing your healing work, making some great achievements to make sure that you're solid and stable. Maybe somebody here with the Ten of Pentacles, now that I look at it again, you're financially stable, or you're very wealthy, or you came into some family money or something like that. Or you built a business for yourself. Okay? Healer or something like that, and you maybe you also had money issues, right? Because that is the devil. The devil is materialism, but you built something really wonderful for yourself. Could be a business, yeah, like I said, because this is an entrepreneur. It's a CEO, business person, successful business person. You built this for yourself instead of getting caught up in, you know, this guy trying to work your ass off just to make money, trying to have these jobs that were high paying, but they were, you were chained to them. It caused a lot of stress, angst, anger. It caused a lot of health issues. Okay. You really persevered here, and you maintained your patience as you went through this journey, and you realized that you had to put in the work, that your ships were going to come in as long as you didn't give up, and you trusted in divine timing, and you continue to persevere and pursue your dreams here. Big developments are happening. This is a leveling up. Quite a few of you are going to be leveling up with regards to your healing, or following your awakening, following your life's purpose here. But there's somebody else who's completely liberated now. This is a huge development in your life. You've really changed a lot. And you're about to approach the Four of Wands, which is that celebration, that milestone that you've achieved from doing all of that work. So it looks like someone here, Pisces, your wishes and dreams are coming true. There's miracles that are coming in on these boats with the Three of Wands. God's already sent the fleet out. You were wishing and hoping for something, Pisces. Like really wishing, hoping, and trying to have faith on something. What God is doing, because you have made such a significant change in your life with the Judgment card. Judgment Day is here now for you, Pisces, and God's going to say, okay, let's see. Am I going to reward you with these miracles coming on these ships? Or did you stay tied to this guy? And if you stay tied to this guy, guess what? More unfun stuff is going to be happening in your life. Remember to think big, not think small. And when the going gets tough, don't stop. You have to continue persevering and pushing through this. Because as I said, the brighter your light gets, the more this guy's going to come to try to take it away. He doesn't want your miracles to come in, your blessings, your ships to come in. He's trying to burn the ships. But it's a choice, is it not? It's a choice. Some of you have really fought off this devil pretty hard. Somebody here is going to get some significant rewards from this, absolutely, with the Judgment card and Three of Wands. Significant rewards are coming to you, Pisces. Congratulations. That's for some of you, not all of you. The others of you, that is what you will achieve when you do your work. You do your healing. What's the obstacle? What obstacles do we have for Pisces? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, plating Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. What is the obstacle for Pisces? Please and thank you. Oh! King of Pentacles. Jealousy, greed, materialism. Money, 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 money. This guy is so focused on money. What happens? Shoop. He is not the King of Pentacles when he's focused on money. He's a fake King of Pentacles. He likes to show off that he has all this money. But what is he doing? He's letting this guy rule his life. Materialism. This is totally being ruled by materialism. This has to stop, Pisces. If you're still allowing the 3D world to rule you, you're allowing the devil to control your life. If all you're thinking about is money and you're getting greedy and you're doing backhanded stuff to make a buck or something like that, or you're dealing with somebody who's like this. This is an earth sign, okay? It's an earth sign, but it doesn't have to be. Somebody's being very selfish. Very, very materialistic. Ungrounded. All over the place. That's why some of you need to recalibrate your chakras, because you are all over the place. When you're not in alignment, you know, your money goes out the window. You're overspending. You are just buying silly things. You're focusing too much on work. Trying to think that money is power, that it gives you some sort of prestige or some sort of status. It does not. God does not give a crap how much money you make. It's about what's in your heart, what's in your soul. What are you doing for the greater good of humanity? Are you even sharing this wealth? Nope. The King of Pentacles in this position does not share the wealth at all. It's just like, this is my money. I made it. I'm not sharing it with anybody. Don't touch me. Some of you may very well be like that, or you're dealing with somebody who's like this. I mean, the devil's showing up with this King of Pentacles and this position here with obstacles. You got somebody here is overly consumed with the material world. I need to have that car. I need to have that house. I need to have that job. I need to have that status. I need to have that relationship. I need to look a certain way to certain people to prove myself, to show them how powerful I am, how wonderful I am, how handsome, beautiful I am, or whatever this is. Look at me. Look at all the money I have. What does that do for anybody? And especially if you're not sharing with the rest of the world, oh, does God really give you some karma for that? Okay? Could even be you being jealous with what other people have. You being jealous with their lives. I'm also hearing, this is really weird. Somebody here is jealous of someone because of their looks, their personality, because the devil could be someone who's incredibly attractive, right? Oh. Yeah. Lust, maybe? With a Queen of Swords? Or strong attraction to a Queen of Swords? It could be the positive Queen of Swords or the negative. Take it how it resonates. I am getting strong Gemini energy with this. It's a lot of passion, strong desire for a Gemini here, maybe, or air sign. You may have first had a lot of lust for this person. But you got away from that. There's great healing with this, with that. If you're still lusting over somebody, Pisces, nope. Nope, nope, nope. There's no true love there. None whatsoever. So yeah. Somebody cared about status and money, how they looked to people. Money was a big thing to you or to them. Yep, someone being incredibly materialistic here. That money is everything. You thought your worth was based off of how much money you had in the bank, what type of house you had, what car you drove. Maybe you drove like a Solera. You drove an old green Solera. I don't know, it's for somebody. You drove an old car or something, and I don't know. You started to second guess something, or you met somebody and you were afraid that the car you were driving wasn't going to be enough, or you had to keep up with the Joneses or something like that. You changed house, you changed cars, you changed women, you changed men. I don't know what this was. You kept getting jobs that kept giving you higher salaries, and you didn't care what the job was, and maybe you were in a really crappy job and they mistreated you or something like that, and all you thought about was the money. I don't know. I'm channeling something for somebody. But in reality, Pisces, how do you really see your life right now? Is it Star card? Is it Judgment card? Is it blissful? Is it really the life you ever thought you ever lived? Because some of you are living like a false life here. Because you thought you had to live that type of life. Why? Because society said you need to have money to have this and to have power and prestige and, you know, a certain status. Success was, so the amount of money in your bank account, Pisces, you thought was what made you successful. That's a total lie. The amount of money in your bank account has nothing to do with anything. God does not give two shits. He cares about what's in your heart. Some of you, materialism has made you very cold to the outside world. There is a lot of greed here. whether it's you or somebody else. You were like, nope, me, and only me. That's Aries energy. The shadow side of Aries. We have two kings here. All right. The materialism's got to go, Pisces. Or you're dealing with somebody, either you're marrying for money or somebody married you for money. That could be that too. This is a married guy. Maybe this Queen of Swords I'm looking at manipulated you. She really tricked you into marrying her or him. But they really were trying to marry you for money or something like that. I don't know. That's for somebody here. But there is the other person here. Because we have two kings, like I said, healing of the self, Chiron and Aries. Somebody has Chiron and Aries. You've really mastered healing yourself. You are more harmonious in your environment. There is a lot of wealth here. Either you or somebody's become a very successful business person. Sitting very, very comfortably. Like they don't have to worry about money at all. You've really built an empire for yourself, Pisces, whoever this is. You're really standing strong in your masculine energy here, because for too long you were distorted masculine. Distorted masculine is the King of Pentacles as an obstacle. It's the King of Pentacles in the reverse, the greed, the materialism. That is total distorted masculine. Whether you're female or not, because we both have masculine and feminine energies within us, right? So somebody here is very distorted. Like money is all you're focusing on. That's not going to get you anywhere, Pisces. It's not. It's not. If your life is totally falling apart right now, if it's like you feel like you're living in hell, then obviously that is not working out for you. You focusing on money and being ruled by materialism is not working for you. So this needs to be cut out. Okay? But the other person here is what I'm getting, who's done the hard work. There is a hardworking individual who really worked very incredibly diligently on their healing. So that's why they have so much spiritual strength here. It's the King of Light. You have really leveled up so much so, Pisces, that you're now able to manifest practically everything you want. And apparently there's one more thing that you're trying to manifest, and I think that has to do with a relationship. Okay. You want marriage, because the King of Pentacles, as I said, is a married man. Married person. You took your power back. You're now very powerful. You are a leader, not a follower anymore. You are dependable. You are loyal, devoted, financially secure, financially stable. Very confident, very wise. You're now ready to fulfill your role as the ultimate provider and protector, I'm being told. That's what a true divine masculine is. But you've done some incredible healing here. That's for the person who's done the incredible healing. Your vibration is so high. Yeah, you've become the master manifester. Look, the Fool card, the bottom of the deck. Now, because of the obstacle, some of you are being reckless with money, very foolish with your money. Very impulsive spending. I was picking up on that. Very reckless with your money. That's gotta work itself out, Pisces. That devil is really getting the best of you. You really want like true love and these amazing things to come into your life. To get out of hell, to be more in paradise, you have to really You got to be careful with your money here. Or you were dealing with somebody who was reckless with money. Maybe Pisces, I'm hearing for somebody, you married somebody. That Queen of Swords is really getting to me. Someone who's really a manipulative. And they married for money, and they would just spend all your money. Something like that. That's for somebody here. That's for somebody. Someone who is very jealous, very possessive. Okay? Yikes. Yikes. Or being very hasty. I gotta buy this, I gotta buy that. I have to make myself look like a king, but you really weren't a king at the time, Pisces. Be very careful with this. That gets you into big trouble. There could be gambling here. That's being reckless with your money. Or buying excessive alcohol or drugs or something like that. Be very careful, Pisces. There are huge transits, some serious transits going on in your chart. Be very careful with this impulse stuff, with what you're doing with your money, okay? The other message here is for the person who's done exceptional healing work. I was talking about living life anew. Now we have another major arcana. It's the Fool card. Living life anew. Everything is turning out in your favor. You are now ready to embark on a new journey. It's a new phase of your life. Again, we have the Judgment card and the Fool. It's like, it's Judgment Day. You feel so liberated and free. You're going to start living life completely different. You have drastically changed, Pisces. You're no longer going to give in to fear. You're no longer going to let the devil control you. You're going to be following your heart every step of the way from now on. This is a completely new beginning. There are a lot of new beginnings here in your reading. You feel carefree. This is freedom and liberation. You feel so much more lighthearted and optimistic these days. You're a free spirit. Free-spirited. That's totally like this energy here too with the Judgment card. Others of you going back to being careful with your money. Spontaneously, recklessly spending your money. You're being too idealistic. Be careful. Look, the Hierophant. See, conforming to society. Keep following the status quo. Instead of following your own beliefs, you are following some beliefs that are false here, Pisces. That has to do with what society's told you about wealth and success in the material world. You really have to start communicating more with God, with the higher power, to see the truth, what the true meaning of life is. It's not about making money and being successful and having the house and the car. It's about living your life's purpose. It's about serving the greater good. It's about building your strong relationship with God. That's exactly what I've learned. And the others of you, there's like taking a leap of faith here. See, I'm picking up on like a married person. Somebody wants marriage. Somebody's like ready to be the ultimate provider and protector. You're heading towards like commitment. Maybe you didn't want to get married before and now you changed your mind. That's how drastically you've changed. You see the meaning of life now. That it's all about having that relationship with God first and foremost. And that He's going to protect you and provide for you. God is your only source and supply. He's going to help you fulfill your role as a divine masculine, as a divine feminine. And that rainbow there might be a sign for you. Maybe you've been asking for signs with rainbows, and I've been getting that for you, Pisces. So there's another one. This is about peace. It's the godsend. It's the blessing here that he's walking on. You are already walking on that path to receive your blessing and your miracles. Let's see what the lesson is here. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, playing serious, please and thank you. What lesson? Oh my God, thank you. It's the Emperor. Woo! Talk about Chiron and Aries. Now Aries shows out. Shows out. Is that even a thing? You guys know what I mean. Excessive control, guys. You can't control everything. You control how you respond, how you react, what you choose in life, who your partners are, what food you eat, what jobs you take. That's up to you. Everything else is ruled by God. Everything is controlled by God. Some of you have been like so controlling. It's like it's somebody here is like, or your person or whoever this is, somebody surrounding you, like hoarding money. It's like, no, this money is mine. Like I have full control over everything. Nobody can tell me what to do. All right. Nobody can tell me how to live, how to think. And that's kind of true. But, you know, when you start realizing that you're making these poor choices and you're trying to really control everything, everything starts to spiral out of control. You start to realize that you're not living a life of paradise. You're living life in hell. And it's like the more you control things, the more things don't turn out in your favor. That's just how it works. The biggest lesson here, Pisces, is for you to understand that you are this emperor, this confident, courageous individual who is a true leader. This is also an entrepreneur. This is also someone who is the one who oversees like the kingdom. That is what I was talking about with the ultimate. This is the ultimate provider and protector right here. This is the divine masculine. Learning how to become the true divine masculine. What did I say about the King of Pentacles in the obstacle position? It's equivalent to the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is distorted masculine. This is divine masculine right here. You had to find your personal power and take control of your life. Because for some of you, your life was spiraling out of control. But again, you have certain things that you can control. The other things God controls. It's about finding that power within. The power comes from within. The emperor is not an emperor because he's greedy, because he has all this money in the bank. He did a lot of hard work and learned everything from all the suits to get here. He also had to keep that positive mindset and know that everything that he touched turned to gold, the Midas touch with the King of Pentacles. Remembering that holding the vision, trusting the process was going to help him to get through and be successful. That he had to take action in order to get to where he is now. So some of you are learning you need to take action to go after the things that you want. Is now we have the King of Wands with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. This is very strong masculine energy. Maybe most of you were more feminine than masculine, but it was more distorted feminine, distorted masculine. But for some of you, there's like sensitivities here. You felt like you were more feminine. Maybe you were feminine in a previous lifetime. So this is really, really strong masculine energy here. And some of you really need to build this up, taking action, but not overworking yourself and not getting greedy, not conforming to the 3D world. There's a divine masculine here who's like really solid and stable, especially with their beliefs, their money. I mean, there is somebody here who's a very successful business person. I mean, there is money here with this. Somebody's business is just like booming or flourishing. I don't know what you do, Pisces, But this is a really, really, really prosperous, successful, lucrative business. That's for at least one person here. All right. But you really had to learn, I can't do this on my own. I need the help from God. It cannot be me, 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 as I said before. Excuse me. You have to take action if you really want something. This could also be that maybe some of you have had father issues. Maybe you had a father who was an Aries, or you had a father who was very authoritarian, who was very controlling, and maybe this totally affected you, especially in your childhood. Okay. Or maybe your father was absent. Your father wasn't really around. That could have been part of the Chiron and Aries thing. Aries. Okay, Aries. Chiron and Aries. But you guys really need to do something about your situation here. Building an empire is what you need to be doing, some of you. Really focusing on your life's purpose. If they're calling you to build a business here, Pisces, then do it. You have all the support from God and the universe. Another lesson here is for you to reintegrate the divine masculine energies and get away from distorted masculine. A lot of masculine energy here. Knight of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. There you are. We saw the Knight of Cups. Some of you really found your personal power and stood up to people who were trying to manipulate you emotionally, especially. Again, could have been that Queen of Swords. Somebody who's breaking your heart. Okay? You got to stop that pattern. If you allow people to break your heart, that's on you. Don't blame the other person. You know, shame on you the second time. Or maybe this is you. You were the heartbreaker, and you were like, you lost all control, and you got caught up in romance, or you got caught up in affection and attraction to people, because the Knight of Cups can be very attracted, especially, you know, sexually to others, but they're only driven by attraction and affection. It's like, or mainly attraction. They get so enamored with somebody, especially if they're very good looking, and it's like, you know, they can't think of anything else. It's like a pretty girl or a good looking guy walks by or something, and it's like, oh my God, I gotta have that, or whatever. Or they talk to you and you just fall in love really quickly, because this is falling in love, and then all of a sudden you get yourself into a predicament, and it's not the relationship that you thought. Distorted masculine will go after relationships just based on appearances. Okay? Whatever this is for you. But this was also for some of you, you were undisciplined and inflexible. You canceled events, you canceled dates, you couldn't keep tabs on what the heck were you were doing, where you were coming and going. You were letting things fall by the wayside. You know, you weren't taking responsibility for your actions. Revoking offers, very disappointed with your love life or life in general. Some of you kept dealing with unrequited love, or people breaking your heart, and it's like God's saying you need to really take the lead here. You need to really control your life and stop being manipulated by people. And to stop getting disappointed by people, especially with heartbreak and disappointment. Focus on yourself. Raise your vibration so you can attract the true divine masculine who's not going to break your heart, okay? It's like that Backstreet Boys song, I'll never break your heart. They do exist out there, but that is a true divine masculine, all right? They're not going to screw you over. There's also somebody here. Somebody's ready to take action and come forward with a romantic proposal, with an invitation to something, with you coming forward with revealing your true emotions, being vulnerable. You are in such a solid, stable place. There is insane stability here too, right? And insane money. You are so stable and secure in yourself, Pisces. You're now able to be vulnerable, wear your heart on your sleeve. You're now ready to experience a new romance, a new relationship. This is about you having that high energy and taking action to move forward with this offer of love, with this proposal, whatever this is for you. Follow your heart. Always follow your heart, because that is God leading you to where you need to be. Somebody's gone back to being chivalrous, being very knightly. Somebody's also very, very artistic and very, very psychic with this. Somebody's very musical too. And Pisces, you tend to be very musical individuals, very talented people. Okay. Maybe you have a business that has something to do with music. I don't know. Or something with the arts. Painting, drawing, digital stuff, digital artwork. Maybe even counseling. I don't see King of Cups, but I'm channeling it. Okay. So whatever this is for you. Somebody needs to take the lead now in a relationship. Take action. Yep. And expressing your feelings to someone. There it is right there. Okie dokie. Let's see, Pisces. Let's see what the Earth Wisdom Oracle has for you today. Okay. Yeah, somebody's got a very successful business here. What are you doing, Pisces? Because don't forget, we have the King of Wands. That's wow, whatever you're doing. The King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor on the board? Jeez. Go with the flow. 20. Bottom of the deck is self-acceptance, number 9. We will read the book, number 20. 20, 20, 20. Oh, shit. Ooh, did I say that? Go with the flow. Loose strife helps coping when life is overwhelming and going with the flow in the midst of chaos. Orbicular jasper enhances steady, slow breathing, which supports patience and flexibility of mind. The path to your goal is not a straight line, but is filled with unexpected bends, detours, and blocks. Being frustrated, angry, or impatient won't help. Try to accept that this chaos is part of the experience rather than fighting it or flailing about. Find the rhythm or flow in the chaos and ride it gently to your destination. I have goals and desires. I have enough flexibility to allow me to enjoy the journey, whatever it brings my way as I move forward on my path. Okay, Pisces, just go with the flow. Get in the boat. You know what's funny? Because when I pulled this away, look, it's a boat. 6 of Swords, move to calmer waters. Guys, you can follow the light, get in the boat, and move away from whatever chaos and craziness you're going through. Look, boat, again, just go with the flow. Let God tell you where to go, okay? Let God take you to where you need to be. So there could be a lot of like anger, yeah, greed, jealousy, impatience, control. King of Wands, fiery energy, temperamental, tyrannical. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody who's a tyrant. There may be somebody here who has father issues. Your father was like a very, very successful but very controlling individual. Could have been almost a tyrant, okay? Somebody's dad was like that. Number 9. You got to clear that, Pisces. Self-acceptance. Witch hazel harmonizes opposites and encourages the acceptance of individuality. Goldstone helps with attaining goals and recognizing one's value. The journey to self-acceptance can be challenging. Humans are contradictory creatures who seek order, reconcile your seemingly opposing qualities, and find the common root. Overcome society's brainwashing and accept that you are enough. You have value. The trek to achieve self-acceptance is worth it. You are worth it. I accept myself as I am. I recognize my contrary nature and revel in the creative chaos that is my soul. I am enough. Yeah, the King of Pentacles doesn't think he's enough. He's got to be like, no, I have to have this money. I have to have this. I have to have that to make me feel like I'm enough. No, you don't. Especially, here's the thing, with males, with that masculine energy, thinking the false belief here, the societal conditioning is the more money a man makes, the more successful he is, the more looked up, what's it called? No. Yeah, the more successful he is, the more power he has. Okay. That is totally false. How many people have that and they are just ugly on the inside? Let's just put it that way. Greed, control, power, money hungry, being a tyrant, trying to rule the world, control people. No. Again, money doesn't mean anything. You have to be a true divine masculine, not the distorted one. One who's in tune with his feminine energy and masculine energy is a true divine masculine. That is their power. And their power is they're so close to God because they are divinity. They are living their life as a divine being. What I said before, some of you are really now your true divine selves. That's divine masculine. Knowing that you are here to protect and provide for the feminine, that home and the family. That is the role of a divine masculine. That has totally gone off by the wayside in today's society. Has it not? Yes. Money and control does not bring you anything. Does not bring you the Star card, brings you the Devil card. You have value. This is understanding your value, your worth, being confident in yourself. Not associating your value, your wealth with money, with power, with control. It's more on your relationship with God, who you really are as a person. Let's see what guidance we have for you. What other guidance do we have for Pisces? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, happy love, a joyful, stable partnership and good friends. Oh, see, when you become stable financially, but you're not doing crazy stuff with your money. You're attracting the money, okay? Manifesting the money, not working your ass off for it. And you're stable and you're secure in yourself first. Then your whole world is more solid, stable, and secure. Then you have a stable partnership. And you have really loving, supportive friends. All your relationships don't involve drama, crazy stuff going on. And your partnerships, your romantic relationships are all joyful and stable. You got to go with the flow. You cannot try to excessively control things. It is not. For some of you, you're realizing it's not turning in your favor. Love charm. Attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. Oh my God, see? Stop trying to be someone you're not, Pisces. Stop trying to control things. And the whole money thing for some of you, you're not going to attract the love of your life, the love of a lifetime, if you are in these distorted masculine energies. You're not. Okay? Or if you're dealing with a distorted masculine, that's not true love there. That's not a stable one either. You have to embody divine masculine energies. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was teaching my Reintegrating the Divine Masculine class. If you're interested in that class, let me know. I do have a listing for that, my last class on the 27th. If you want to learn how to become a true divine masculine or embody and reintegrate those energies. Because distorted is not going to bring you what you think it is. Neither is money, status, none of that. It's the divine within you. You have to shine your light like that star card. And you have to do some serious healing with that, with what society's telling you, what money, what control and power and success is. Or what it brings. All right. You're going to attract the love of a lifetime, but you cannot have any distorted energies within you. Let's see what's going on with your love situation. Remember, it could be romantic, familial, it could be a friend or a fraternal or co-worker. Let's see what's going on with love and relationships for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, frigid, chilly, cold personality, cold-hearted, getting iced out, not happy, situation needs to thaw. Oh my God. Right here. Yep. Here's the Ice Queen. Either this is you, you're very cold-hearted because your relationships haven't working out, or you're dealing with somebody who is this. It's right there. You may be even attracting all types of relationships where people are ice queens, and it doesn't have to be a feminine. It could be masculine and feminine. All right? She is colder than the King of Wands. King of Swords, by the way, if you didn't already know. Try me. Not in the mood. The answer is no. Pissed off, on the chopping block, fed up, things need to change. If you're operating like this, Pisces, this needs to change. You already know what happened to Elsa. This is the whole freaking Frozen story right here. Nothing grows. There's nothing flourishing. There's these like bluebells or whatever the heck, but do you see any green here? Do you see any trees? Do you see any fruit? Nothing. There's no abundance here. That's the shadow side of her. When she has that heart closed off, the heart chakra is closed, you cannot bring in anything that is of the divine. No fruit will bear here, or will grow here. No love grows here. How can you have love grow when your heart is like an icebox? It's like that Omarion song. I've got this icebox where my heart used to be. This needs to thaw. If you're dealing with somebody like this, you need to work on your healing. Let this person deal with their problems. They went through some tough shit in their lives, but it's made them really hard. Like really, really cold. Because sometimes life does that to people. All the crap that they go through. And it's over and over again. They're like, whatever, I'm going to just be in my little ice world. I don't care what anybody thinks. That's not how we're supposed to live. And if you're dealing with somebody like that, walk away. They need to heal. Things need to change. See, being pissed off and fed up, not in the mood, that's Shadow King of Pentacles, Shadow Emperor, Shadow King of Wands, the Devil. There's some serious distorted masculine energies in this reading. Distorted masculines have a very cold heart. That's why they're so tied to the devil, and materialism is the only thing that's most focused on. And they don't really care. Because they're so pissed off. If you're so fed up with life here, Pisces, then do something about it. As I said, you have a choice to make. You either choose the devil or you choose God. Which one is it going to be? Again, you want those stable partnerships and friendships. You want love. You want a soulmate. You want a life partner. Become the divine masculine. And it doesn't matter whether you're female or male. You have that within you. You need to embody this right here. And reintegrate that into your life. If you want your love life to change. If you want your world to change. You dealing with people like this is affecting your abundance. You acting like this is affecting your abundance. It's got to stop. Okay? It's got to stop. This whole distorted masculine stuff has got to end. All right? We need to really be our divine selves. That is what's really going to help this planet. It starts with us. Okay? So Pisces, hopefully this reading helps you. If you have any questions about this reading, please reach out to me. I am not cold-hearted. I'm just very passionate about what I do. Some of you know who I am. I just am trying to get people. It's a collective effort, guys. We all have to work together. It's not about me, me, me. As I said, it's about helping the greater good of humanity. All right? So you want to reach out to me. My email's in the description box. If you like to purchase a personal reading or a live coaching session, there's information in the description box, or you go to CapellaWellness.com. Check out the service suite there. If you would like to purchase a Capella membership, I highly recommend you do so, because all that exclusive content and all the awesome perks that you get there, and everything's done on my website. It's not done anywhere else. Okay, it's like a one-stop shop for stuff. The extra content there is really going to help supplement the weeklies that I do on YouTube. All right. There's different tiers, different benefits. The higher tiers, or there are other tiers where you can join in on live members only sessions. I'll do free readings for members only. You don't have to wait in line when I do my YouTube live and make donations and stuff to move to the top of the list. I will do free readings for members there on my platform. Certain tiers, you get discounts to all of my readings and all of my classes. There are freebies that I'll give out randomly. I'll send you something tangible or give you a free reading. A lot of these other videos that I do are really going to help you with your healing process, your ascension process, and to help you overcome blocks and obstacles and things like that. Again, it's to help give you additional guidance based off of what you are getting on the weeklies. Okay, you have access to members only forums. If you want to get in contact with me, we can have a conversation on my app that I have. You know, if you need like a quick question or you want to catch me up on something, that's what my current clients do. You know, if you book readings with me, you get your own personal web page, and you have control over how you deal with your readings, your subscriptions, what purchases you make, your wallet, all of that stuff. You'll meet other people too, in the community, in my Capella family, so that you have some support there. So there's a lot of added benefits to that. Again, there's different tiers. The cheapest one is $5.55. Every tier gives you complete access and unlimited access to all of my daily meditations. It's my daily guidance videos and my healing meditations, okay? And you can access all that stuff whenever you want, any time of day. You go at your own pace, okay? I need to see what's blocking me. You can watch that video for the week and it'll help you along with what you get from the weekly, all right? If you have any questions about my memberships, please contact me, all right? I'm here to answer any questions you may have. Anything at all. All right, Pisces. Okay, that concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.